Tesla pausing production at Giga Berlin and Shanghai to upgrade assembly lines. July 10, 2022. Even with Tesla's newly completed gigafactories in Berlin and Shanghai, the automaker is working to expand production even further. Over the next month or so, Tesla plans to significantly increase production at both of these plants. But the automaker may have to take a costly production break to upgrade the sites. Tesla is pausing production at both its gigafactory Berlin and Shanghai, set to help the automaker upgrade its production lines for higher output capacities. According to a report from Bloomberg, both factories are expected to complete their expanded production lines by early August. According to people familiar with the matter, Tesla's Giga Shanghai began its production pause on most Model Y production on July 1. Set to take around 2 weeks to complete. Then, the Shanghai factory will stop the Model 3 line for about 20 days starting on July 18, which will be completed in early August. Additionally, Giga Berlin will start a 2-week production halt on July 11, with Tesla planning to double its production rate in August. According to an unnamed source, last month, Giga Berlin built around 1,000 Model Y units in a single week, while also producing more vehicles worldwide than in any month in history. Despite the record production month in June, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has made multiple mentions of financial concern over the past few months, including a note that the automaker had a tough quarter in Q2, and that the company's new factories are burning money. Berlin and Austin are losing billions of dollars right now because there's a ton of expense and hardly any output, Musk said in May to the Tesla owners of Silicon Valley Group. Getting Berlin and Austin functional and getting Shanghai back in the saddle fully are overwhelmingly our concern. At the time of writing, Tesla's shares are trading at $733.60, up 5.50% from the market's open, and holding fairly strong despite some bumps over the past month, with Tesla's shares heading into Q3 looking well poised to manage the ongoing economic downturn. Shareholder reactions to the company's recent earnings report are yet to be determined. Tesla currently has its quarterly earnings report scheduled for July 20. Although Tesla will no doubt lose out on some revenue during the production halts at Giga Shanghai and Berlin, the result, expected to double the output capacities of each plant, is likely to pay off down the road, especially on the cusp of a potential economic recession. Source reposted and summarized from Zachary Visconti at Avanex. Might take one small step backwards to take one giant leap forwards. Tesla FSD Beta quickly reacts to a pedestrian exiting their car. July 10, 2022. Tesla's full self-driving Beta quickly reacted to a pedestrian exiting their car. In a video posted by @Whole Mars blog, you can see the pedestrian on the right side as they opened the door and stepped out of the car. Tesla's FSD Beta was quick to respond and it happened in under 7 seconds. He added the following thought in a second tweet. This is something a human driver can easily miss. Now we have the technology to put an AI-powered second set of eyes in every car at all times. It's a game changer. I may not drive or own a car, but I have seen Tesla's FSD Beta in action. When I was in Austin earlier this month, Gale Alpha was using FSD Beta. The artificially intelligent powered software uses remarkable speed to avoid disasters. I think Gale and I were shocked when FSD seemed to realize that a pedestrian waving for us to go as they were trying to cross the street. Either the software recognized the wave or realized that the person wasn't going to cross. The pedestrian also turned away back toward the median they were standing on. It was pretty cool to witness. Source reposted and summarized from John Kreider at Tesla RT. My take: it won't be long now before Tesla's FSD is much better than a human driver. Tesla is in the active pre-production phase of Cybertruck. The manufacturer ordered systems from German manufacturers to produce drives for the electric pickup truck. The report shows Cybertruck has become something completely new in the automotive market and no one has even ventured to create something like it before. An origami-style body, single-piece front and rear cast, and plenty of technology to make it as productive and comfortable to use as possible. The team got too carried with improvements and at some point had to acknowledge this and approve the final design so as not to continue it indefinitely. During an interview with Tesla owners Silicon Valley YouTube in late May, Elon Musk said that at this point, the Cybertruck design is finally locked, meaning the company was able to give a more detailed indication of when it would start production. It was previously known that this was supposed to start sometime in 2023. But now Musk has said it should happen in the second half of next year. He did not say if the final design would be presented to the public. And if so, when. However, for many customers, it does not matter, since minor design improvements are insignificant for them and they just want to get their long-awaited Cybertruck as soon as possible. According to information from the German publication TeslaMag, which relies on industry sources, Tesla has ordered new systems from German manufacturers to produce drives for the Cybertruck. These manufacturers have already worked with Tesla and supplied components and equipment for Giga Berlin and Giga Shanghai. According to the information, manufacturing machines will be deployed in Giga Texas around the beginning of July 2023. Their production capacity is about 750,000 drives per year. With the production of tri-motor versions, this would be enough to produce 250,000 Cybertrucks per year. In addition, it is known that the IDRA Group has already produced at least one Giga press with a clamping force of 9,000 tons, which will be used for the production of Cybertruck. It is not known how long it will take to deliver the machine to the US. But 11 months will definitely be enough to do it, as well as assemble and launch it in early July. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: can't wait to see this thing in the wild. Finally something new and completely different than the other pickup trucks. China may extend EV tax break as it tries to spur car sales. The Chinese government has announced it would consider extending a tax break that has been helping electric vehicle owners reduce the cost of acquisition of their electric cars. The tax break was first introduced in 2014, and the plan to reinstate it next year may now be scrapped. Apart from extending the tax break, China has announced new initiatives to make EVs more attractive. These include setting up more public charging stations and ensuring charging costs are not high. Private companies are also rapidly expanding their charging network, including Tesla, which added 200 supercharging stations in the first half of 2022. The new incentive scheme includes cutting auto purchase tax by half to 5% for cars costing less than $45,000 and equipped with at most 2.0-liter engines. According to Reuters, the China auto market experienced a slump in the first half of 2022 due to strict lockdowns in some parts of the country. However, the auto purchase tax cut may help the market bounce back, as it is already reflected in sales data. Car sales increased by 22% year-on-year in June to 1.9 million units. Electric vehicle sales have enjoyed massive growth in China, jumping 130% to 546,000 units last year. BYD emerged as one of the top performers, with some media outlets declaring it overtook Tesla. In reality, it didn't sell as many battery electric vehicles as the American company. Tesla sold 78,000 EVs in China in June. Meanwhile, China has not said anything about extending the subsidies on NEV's new energy vehicles. However, as we reported earlier this year, the government was talking with automakers about the program's fate and extending it beyond 2022. Source reposted and summarized from David Odejide at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: in this area China has the right idea. Let's do what we can to kill off the ICE vehicles and move forward.